Hi guys. Today I'm giving you my last book haul of 2024. Okay guys, today it is time to do one of my most loved things to do with you on my channel, and that is sharing with you my love of books. So this is going to be more of a little collective style book haul, because a few things that I'm going to show to you I ordered from Amazon, which I've had for a few days now, but I did just make it home from a trip at my favorite used bookstore, Half Price Books, and I have a nice few items to share with you all. So I am going to get ready to pull out the first items and get started. So first up, I have these three Moleskine notebooks that I just recently purchased. Two of them I purchased because they are going to be gifts. I opened this one because I am going to put a little note in the cover to my dad. One second. So I printed our picture out to put inside of the cover. I printed this one first and realized that I had to kind of do a little altering to the tones on it, and I printed this one second. So I will be putting this picture in the cover along with a little note from me. I'm going to let him fill out all of his personal information on a notebook, but I'm going to put a little note, a gift note under the photo, and this is going to be a part of his birthday gift. I will show you the other one in a second. This one was also purchased as a gift, and I purchased this Wicked Moleskine. I haven't really purchased a limited edition style Moleskine or a theme-based Moleskine in a quite some time, so I decided to pick this one up. And the whole notebook is not actually, if you're a Moleskine notebook collector lover as I am, you'll know the whole notebook is not Wicked based. It's a lined notebook, but it is Wicked themed. And here on the front cover, it is showing the 20th anniversary of Wicked. Your future is unlimited. The belly band has a little map on it. And here, look, brains, heart, courage is written on the back with the classic Moleskine embossing at the bottom here. And Wicked is inscribed on the front. Oh, there's even Wicked stickers. Now, see, I didn't realize this. There's even Wicked stickers in here. My quality control sticker is green, in case anyone is wondering. And it is a lined notebook. So along with my dad's notebook, I will be presenting him with this fountain pen, and I do have to send this out in the mail. And hold on, let me get the box open. In order to avoid damaging the box, I prefer to slide something under it in order to get it open. There we go. So I purchased this MCN Tech pen for him because I do have one for myself and I really like it. And it comes with, eventually I'm going to get him a bottle of ink because the pen does come with a converter, but these are the cartridges that the pen comes with. And I will specifically specify to him to whatever color cartridges he decide to use, to only use those colors, and then I will get him a bottle of ink in whatever color he has decided to use as far as his cartridges, because he wouldn't know how to clean the pen. I would have to get there to clean the pen in order for him to rotate the colors. So I would rather for him to choose whichever color he's going to use and stick with that. And this is the pen. Beautiful pen. I'm not going to open his pen. I'll show you mine. And it also comes with the pen clip. And I will show you mine, which is already open, so that I don't have to do too much manipulation to his. So this is my pen, and I am using the converter with my pen, and it is filled with black ink. This is the nib. It is a medium nib, and I have the clip on it. This is the size of it once it is posted, and it is a very, very comfortable writing pen. And I'm using the converter in my pen, which is filled with black ink. And please forgive the raggediness of my nails. My daughter got my nails done with the gel nails for my birthday, which was in September 15th exactly. And we went the day before to get my nails done. I have very sensitive nail beds, and it's finally trying to fully grow out. So once the edges have grown out, they'll look back to normal. So before I get too ahead of myself, this is one more item that I wanted to show you, and this is the Sennelier Le Maxi paper pad, and it is a 6x6-inch paper pad that has removable sheets for quick little practice sketching. I just thought that I would include this because when I saw it, I thought that it was a really cool idea. It also comes in, I want to say maybe a 12 by 12 size. It does come in a lot much larger size, but I wanted to try the paper out in this size. So just thought I would include that as well. And this was a Amazon purchase. Okay, first item up from Half Price Books is this Dirty Dancing CD. When I saw this, I just had to pick this up. I love this movie, and I have an old-fashioned style of Victrola record player, which is Bluetooth. It has a CD player on it, a cassette tape player on it, and of course the traditional record player. So I get to use several different types of musical medias on that one device, and I'm going to love just putting this in and listening to this CD. So up next, I have this beautiful, it's almost like a Celtic style sketchbook, nice hardcover, durable sketchbook, and it is a deluxe sketchbook by Guillermo del Toro, and it is supposedly featuring a few of his reproductive pieces in the beginning of the book, so I was interested in seeing that, and along with having nice size sketchbook pages for me to do art on myself, I thought it was a pretty decent find. I've seen these in store quite often, but I just had not decided to pick it up. But I did today. And let's see what it looks like on the inside. Beautiful, very impressive. Oh yes, I love this. This is really nice. And this is not my style of art, but this is, I mean, it's impressive. And then to have sketchbook notes to go along with it, and notifications. Let me see. Let me see what my notification is. Okay, so I thought that's what that notification was. I have a shipment that arrived, and before I end this video, I'm going to pick that shipment up because I want to show you guys what I ordered. And I actually ordered it when I got home from work this morning, and it's here now. So it continues on to blank sketchbook pages, and then at the back concludes with more of his reproductive artwork, and that was stuck there. Oh, and it even has a pocket here in the back. It's empty, but even has a pocket. So it's pretty nice, and it has the traditional notebook band on it. So this will be really cute to do a lot of my practice sketches in. So in a previous book haul, I showed you guys this book, A Concise History of English Paintings. And this is a Prager publication, and it gives a beautiful, beautiful detailed paintings and descriptions of the paintings. And I just love having items like this in my library. I'm sure that at one time this book most likely had a dust jacket to it, but I purchased it as is, and I love it just the same. And so today I saw this one is A Concise History of Paintings, also a Prager publication. So this one should feature paintings like all the roll over in all kind of beautiful detailed color plates, with also descriptive commentary on each. So these are two by the same publishers, this being a soft cover and more updated version, still an older version, but I just had to pick that up as well. Okay, up next I have How to Become a Famous Artist and Still Paint Pictures. Why would I not pick this up when I saw it? I saw this and oh yes, I need this kind of knowledgeable information for myself. Someone has dog-eared the pages. I personally don't like dog-eared pages, but I do have a awesome way of getting dog ears out. And what some people may not know is if you take a little water and add to the pages, it comes out nearly perfect in most cases. So I wouldn't let that stop me from purchasing the book, because the only thing that matters is the information that lies within here and what will get me to that level that I need to be on. Okay, so this one I decided to pick up this fun Zentangle book. I used to be a doodler. I'm not so much of a doodler anymore, but I think it would be cool to just come up with doodling projects when I'm not doing anything on my preferred artistic level. And doodling is just as important because look at this map. Look at all of the details it took in order to make this map. So decided to pick up this little book on Zentangle pattern ideas. I also have to update my microns because I haven't doodled. I still have microns, but I haven't really doodled in so long that I haven't updated my microns in years. So up next, I have this book on copying masterpieces. And I thought that this was, I mean, anything art related, it's just a joy for me to be able to pick up. But when there are nice instructional guides, and I always thought that it was quite cool, but nothing I ever really wanted to do. How there were actual cutouts, and these are for you to use as references. That's why there's nothing painted on the bag. But I'm not sure I would cut it out, especially these in a day and time like this where you can just use your phone and take a picture of it and leave it inside of the book. Now, at one time, people did have to rely on cutting their references out of the books, but this will be an awesome study guide for me to follow. So, you know me, if you know me, you know if I see a Bob Ross book on the shelf, it is coming home with me. And I have quite a few of these, which I will go grab for you guys. So I have here the official coloring book, which features coloring pages of a lot of his final pieces. And then there are the templates of each coloring page in the back. This is another official coloring book, same as the first, with the example templates in the back. And then these are some of his instructional guides. So when I see them, I do love picking them up. And I have shown all of these in some of my previous videos. Not all at, I don't think all at once, but anytime I see a new one, I do pick it up. So these books, they give great step-by-step instruction. They start off with whatever it is you will be painting, and then it it gives you the instruction for the materials, and then it goes into a guided tutorial of everything that you have to do for each painting along with photos. So I really love the detail that goes into these. I'll flip from starting from the back so I can show you as much as possible. This is gorgeous. And another cool thing about this is a thought I had was, even though I have these guided tutorials here, there's a lot of his tutorials on YouTube. So I can pull these up and possibly look for the same painting that he may be doing on YouTube, or look for one of the paintings that he's doing on YouTube and see if I have a book where it's referenced in one of the books, and do a Bob Ross paint along. That was one I wanted to show you guys. I think it was number 9. Let's see. Yeah, number 9. Look at this. I think it's stunning. Very beautiful. But I love how it includes the finished piece and the detailed guided references for each lesson. And this one is New Joy of Painting by Bob Ross. So right now, this is what I'm trying to find my major strength in, and that is the art of drawing people. And this is a very, very awesome instructional step-by-step book. It goes into the instructions of anatomy, other ways of shedding. So this would be a very handy guide as I am working on my own art pieces, because this is an area that I truly, truly want to strengthen. And since I showed you that book, I might as well show you my latest 2 sketches. I have framed my sister's painting because this will be shipped out in the morning, and I may have to include photos of hers because I'm trying to avoid the glare. But this is trying to get it as best as possible because it's already in the frame. So it has a very serious glare depending on the direction I turn it in. And this one is my son-in-law, Andre, which I can lay this one because it's not framed yet. I just finished this one. I finished this one maybe a day or 2 before I actually did my sister's. So that is some of my favorite art to do. So up next I have here Drawing and Painting Techniques, a step-by-step guide. And guys, you don't have to be able to afford art school. If you rely on some of the resources that you can find here on YouTube and books that you may find at thrift stores, used bookstores like this, you really can get the basis of the information you need in order to be a great artist. They even give you some of the best materials that you can use as far as getting into your artistic journey. Using mixed media, papers, panels, and brushes. They even give you examples of masters paintings. This is a Vincent van Gogh. So if you seek out the right resources, you can gain the knowledge that you need in order to be the type of artist you desire to be. And along with not only reading the material, not only watching, but if you're watching different videos on YouTube, take part in being active as a part of watching it. Don't just sit and watch, but just join in and strengthen your own skills. So this will be a great addition to my art library. They were also giving these cute little stickers out at the door today. I thought this was really cute. But lastly, in my half price book haul, today I picked up this book on art school, how to paint and draw. And you can never have too many reference guides, especially in the field that you are most interested in. It is very important to have a wide selection of different forms of references that you can seek out, because some may have the same techniques but a different manner in which they may present it. And this book features pretty much everything: sketching, painting, another art library must have. I also plan to gather all of my books, my art books, very soon, so that I can show you guys a complete set of what I currently have in my art library, because you may want to reference from a lot of what I do have. But I have one other book to show you. So this is my most prized order of the week. I purchased this one off of Amazon. I have been wanting this one for quite some time, and you can see that this is a nice massive book here. At first I really wanted the paperback, but the paperback is very expensive. I got this one for a decent price. I think a little under $55. I was able to purchase this one for, and this is the work of Charles Bargue, and it is the drawing course, which contains nearly 200 art plates in here. And this is a awesome drawing course. I have been wanting this for quite some time and finally decided to jump in and purchase it. I think that this is a very nice course to learn structured drawing from. You can get a lot of your shadowing here. And most of these plates are drawn from sculptures. So this is an amazing book, and I am so excited to finally have this in my art library. So guys, I am going to go ahead on and pick up my package, and I will be right back with you all. Yes guys, it is that serious. I had to make my way to the mailroom, but I'm not sure if I can film and open my locker, so I will decide which locker it is. I'm not sure what's going on with the delivery drivers lately, but they put my package inside of the building and not inside of a locker. So mine along with a few other packages. So I have to see which one of these are mine. Picked it up, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys. That was a little of a venture, but I'm back. So the story behind this is I'm gonna show you what I normally. So this has been my coffee of choice for some years now. It's a little chilled on the can because I keep it in the fridge. It is a nice fine ground, and the intensity of the flavor is just, to me, it has been unmatched. I have been enjoying this coffee experience, and I normally order it in a case that contains 6 at a time, and I do that in 2 to maybe 3 times a year. So I would say within a year, I may go through like 2.5 cases at the most. Definitely two, because I have this tin left and I have one unopened tin left, which would get me through the month of November because we're pretty much halfway through December. So I probably wouldn't have to make another 610 off order until like January. So recently I have been looking at and admiring another brand of coffee. And on my drive home from work this morning, I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and I mentioned to them, I said, "You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I want to try this new coffee. It's $40 per tin." Now, mind you, I have been getting 6 tins of this. They're normally listed between 55 and $60, but they do go on sale quite often. And then I have an employee discount that attaches to them, which takes a little more money off of them. And sometimes if I have reward points on my credit cards or whatever, I can attach up to like $8 or $9 in reward. And I've often knocked this order down to like between $36, $38 for 610. And I'm saying that to say I was talking to a friend of mine and said how I wanted to try a new coffee just to give it a try. And it's 40. I said, "You're gonna think I'm crazy, but it's $40 a tin." So they kind of was asking me different questions about the coffee and different things. And so I came home, sat down before I prepared for bed to make my purchase, and I noticed on the dashboard on my phone from Zelle, it says someone sent you money. I'm like, what? So I look, they had then sent me not only the money for the coffee, but just in case it had any taxes and shipment on it, that was attached to it as well. Now, fortunately, when I so then I logged on to Amazon and noticed that, and you guys should take note of this, Black Friday sales are starting early. So when I went look at it today, it was on a Black Friday sale, which they took about $8 off of the $40, but either $6 or $8 off of the original $40 price tag of this coffee. So now I'm trying something new is always so exciting. I have been eyeing this for a while, and I'm going to show you guys the coffee that I finally decided to give a try. I should move my book out the way. Okay, so this is Bargue coffee, and it comes in so many varieties. I mean, a wide range of varieties. And it took a while for me to decide on, this is only one of many that I will be trying, but it took a while for me to decide on which one I wanted to try because so many of them are like 1 bean to 2 bean strength. This one is like 2.5 bean, and I like my coffee to have, yeah, okay, so it does show it on here. It's a 2.5 bean strength for this particular one. And some of the some of them that are, there's one on there for like $250. I kid you not. And it has like 1 bean strength to it. Now, by no means am I planning to try that one. That is way out of the ballpark for me. But if I was going to try it, I wanted to try it at a decent strength. So I'm going to grab my other phone so I can show you guys a few of the others. Okay, guys, so I stand corrected. It is $260, not $250, and it is just for that same 250-gram tin of coffee, same as this. So that is a still, this one is still a jump because this is the same 250-gram coffees, but I just wanted to give it a try. Why not? YOLO, right? But that's another thing you have to look out for. This one is a whole bean, and it is not $260 by no means just because it's a whole bean, because there's several of these that come as a whole bean that is still in the normal $40 price range. So that's one. This one is a birthday wish fine flavored signature. The one that I just showed you that was $260. This one is Blue Mountain Wallingford, and I'm not sure if it's the origin of the coffee that has it at such a price or what it may be, but they come in several different flavors, styles, and I plan to, if I like this one, give a few of them a try. This one is $85, and this one is Grand Mocha Marathi single. So I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's the origin, and I should have showed you guys also. Um Okay, so this is the bean rating. This one is a 2.5 bean rating for the $85 one. But I think though this one may have been like a 1 bean rating. Let's see. Yeah, it was 1 bean. So I didn't understand. It's the strength of it is not even there for it to be so expensive, but it is quite a few of them. Let's see, I saw a few. This is the one that I purchased, and I think I neglected to give you the name of mine. No, this is not the one I have. This one is a Mombasa, and mine is Niobe Rain. So, but there, let's see if I can show you a few more before I decide to get off of here. This one, quite a gorgeous tin. It's also a ground, and this one is Columbia blend. And I think I want to order this one next, but I didn't go with this one because I think this one is just a 2 bean. Yeah, it was a 2 bean. So that's why I didn't order that one first. And I would think that it would be a higher bean rating. But I'm going to go ahead on and look at the ground and show that to you guys. 1 second, because I need to wash my hands. because I was just outside. Okay, so as I mentioned, I do not veer far from my Illy coffee. I absolutely love this coffee. The only exception I may do is when I'm at work to have a fresh brewed cup of coffee, I will take one of these pour over cup copper cow packets, and these are pretty great as well. But I love my Illy coffee. So I also noticed that these come in these pour over coffee packs. So if I like this, I may venture into getting a little more, being a little more adventurous with the purchasing of them. I'm looking for my scissors. Okay. I may decide to get a little more adventurous in purchasing them. I may not need them. I just want to show you guys what the blend looks like. I'm not sure if I'll make a cup tonight, but if I'm definitely going to have a cup in the morning, and I'll put it up as a short to let you guys know my opinion on it. So another thing I should mention is that there are videos that you can watch on these. It's not very many, but it shows where one cup of this coffee in Singapore is like $30. When you're going to like a coffee shop to have a cup of brewed coffee, it's like $30. I mean, the presentation is nice, but it's $30 for one cup of coffee. That's a bit outlandish. So let me see how to open this. Oh, I pushed the button. Pretty cool. Uh-oh. And it is spilled in there. So let me clean up the mess, and then I will, well, you can see I can compare the grinds right now. These are finer, but they are pretty fine, and it smells really good. So let me clean it up and I'll get back to you. So there are little sticker tabs on here to keep this little black sealing lid in place, but you can see that coffee was on them and it must have shifted in shipment. But I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Thank goodness I didn't waste too much. And this won't be a waste. I just scraped it onto this deli lid. I'll just put that into my first brew. I would rather not put it back into the container. So, okay. All right. So as you see, it has this little band around it, and it has a little elastic piece in there to keep it tightly secured. That at least that did work. But I did notice that they had a few coffee grinds in the bottom of the bag, but I didn't expect such a massive explosion when I opened it. And then you see that there is this seal on the inside, which wants to do a good job now. And it opens up to a beautiful coffee grind. Now this container, this is like a hard cardboard. This is not a metal tin container as this one is. So it is packaged in a hard cardboard. I think that the only metal spot on this packaging may be this little sealing lock on it, which I think is another cool idea. So it closes, it seals, and in order to open it, press that and it pops open on its own. So I am going to be excited to give this a try, and I'm glad it arrived in time before I ended the video so that I could share this with you guys as well. So this turned out to be a really awesome video because I shared books, fountain pen, and okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video that I have put together for you. I absolutely enjoyed doing it. These were some of the things that I absolutely love, and putting them all together was a whole lot of fun. I also realized that I neglected to show you guys that in this Copying Masterpieces book, at the back, there's a really cool fold out poster, full size fold out poster, which I'm sure I can't get the whole thing in frame, but I thought that was really awesome. And it also has a few more books on the back that I will look into getting. I don't think I want all of them, but there is a few more that I want to get. But also, this is my last book haul for the year. Anything else that if I do have random books that I collect toward the end of the year, it will be in a collective book haul toward the beginning of 2025. So, and I also have a special announcement. The official date for my third grandbaby, Zayden, was just announced 2 days ago. He is due to arrive on January the 3rd, which is the day before his sister, my granddaughter's birthday. She was born on January the 4th, and she will be 6 years old on January the 4th. So I will now be a Mimi of 3. My granddaughter, who will be turning 6, Za, my grandson, who's a year old, AJ, and my new arrival, Zayden, who will be born on January the 3rd. So I put in a small leave of absence with my job, and I will be heading out on January the 2nd, going home in order to meet my new grandbaby. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, thank you so much for watching.